Hey everybody, it's your old pal Steve Moore here, owner of RUNMOORE here in Westminster, Maryland. Today we'll be talking about the brand new Altra Mont Blanc Carbon. Hey, quick disclaimer, Altra did not provide us with shoes, they did not ask for our feedback, they're not having any final say on our edits, these are just our own thoughts and opinions on the new Altra Mont Blanc Carbon. Let's go ahead and dive into some of the nitty-gritty specs. The new Mont Blanc Carbon is $260. On the men's side, it's 9.9 ounces, and on the women's, it's 7.9 ounces. It has a 29 millimeter stack and a 0 drop. Its midsole is the EGO PRO, and its outsole is a Vibram Megagrip. The Mont Blanc Carbon is a performance race day trail shoe. This shoe is going to be on people's feet that are looking to do some of the big races, Western states, Mont Blanc obviously. This is a high-end, high-cushion performance trail shoe. There's not tons of comps out there obviously because I think we're just now starting to see more carbon plates sneak into the trail line. So stuff like the Tecton, people are looking for more of that nice race day shoe. These are the things that are compared to this shoe. So who's this shoe for? Well, as you can probably guess, this is a performance race day shoe. There's not a lot of other applications you're going to do with this $260 performance guy except go fast on the trail. Whether you're doing some short stuff on the trail or some racy long distance 100-mile stuff, this shoe could be in your bag and ready to rock and roll for those type of activities. Certainly you can use this as an everyday trail shoe if you wanted to, but it's probably a little more bang for your buck than you would need for every day. So like for me personally, I would probably just use these on go fast days and race days on the trail. So I really have not got a chance to run in these yet. This demo pair is not my size and I am very hesitant to go out there and play with it. So I'm going to talk about some of the features and key differences between some of the other Mont Blanc family shoes and the new Carbon. I was just telling one of my friends here that I wish they would have renamed this shoe because honestly, there is such negativity around the original Mont Blanc that I wish this would have been different name because it is vastly different. And like I was one of the people that kind of got burned on the original Mont Blanc because I was so excited about it. And truthfully, it actually fit my foot well. So I liked the Mont Blanc, but I was so in the minority on that because people had such issues with the heel on it. And you know, and seeing so many returns come back and people with the same concerns, it made sense that if you weren't like the perfect size in the Mont Blanc, it was gonna feel weird on your foot. And that actually kind of still rings true on the Mont Blanc Boa, which has the same concept on the heel, but obviously has a more dialed in approach to it. Haha, see the dial, see what I did there? So you're able to get a little better fit than you were on the Boa than you were the original Mont Blanc. In fact, the original Mont Blanc, there will not be a Mont Blanc 2. This is going away and sort of being replaced by just the Boa and the Mont Blanc Carbon. So kind of going away, and it's got some of the same characteristics, but what they fixed is big fixes. And right off the bat, just for those people wondering, they really did improve the heel on it. They heard all of that complaining and they made a big adjustment on it. And just looking at it right away and popping them on, the fit is great. And unlike the last one, you don't have to be dead perfect to make this sizing work on your heel where you did on the previous one. And also, while this is a standard fit Altra, we found the OG, this was really like a slim fit. So this, not only was it like funky on the heel, but it ran super narrow. You can just tell that obviously it's an Altra because it's got the nice rounded foot-shaped toe box to it, but it fits better, it fits closer to what a standard would be and almost a little bit towards the original fit. It's nice and voluminous through the toe box, which is gonna make people very happy to it. Also, the stack height is great, but I like how much lower the heel cup is to it. Again, there were people that found that that was kind of rubbing it, that it was for some reason that just rode a little too high, and this is like a nice lower profile because obviously with a racing performance trail shoe, nimble, agile, mobile, all that good stuff are so really key to what you're doing there. And this lower sort of stack height and profile, it's only 1 millimeter difference of stack height between this guy and this guy, but you can really kind of feel the difference just popping each one on your foot. This just feels like it's more ready to cut and be a little bit more performance based than the previous version to it. So I know it's kind of a small market, right? I mean, there might not be a lot of people that are watching this that are looking to spend $260 on a shoe that's really only designed for races. And you know, I'm an avid trail runner. I don't do that many trail races. So like if I was just to use the shoe for the purposes that it was intended, I might not be able to pull it out that often. So keep that in mind when you're looking that this is a very specific targeted market for somebody. So make sure it's sort of exactly what you're looking for before you kind of grab the shoe, because I wouldn't use this shoe walking around. I wouldn't use this shoe like I can on some of my other trail shoes where I might just I don't know, pop on a timp and hit the town. I'm not gonna do that in this shoe because I don't wanna waste this shoe, but it's just not really kind of meant for that. It just seems kind of overkill for that. So not a huge market, but those that are looking for a shoe that they can use on race day or fast-paced trail runs, you got enough cushion for long distances, you got enough snap to make yourself feel performancy. That carbon plate, in addition to give you that nice rebound and snap while you're running, actually acts as a nice stone guard as well. This doesn't have a stone guard in it because the carbon plate is kind of doing that. And the carbon plate is situated between two of the premium midsoles that Altra uses. That Altra EGO PRO, which is like the toppity top that they're using in like the Vanish Carbon 2. So there's a lot of like really strategic small additions to this shoe that kind of separate it from what they were doing before with the bow and the original Mont Blanc, which is why, again, I wish this had just some other funky name to it because I don't want people to hear the word Mont Blanc and have a negative connotation to where they'd been in previous iterations of this shoe. Well, I mean, for me, again, besides the fact that I'm not gonna probably pull it that often from my rotation, the only concerns that I have, like anything with Altra, quite frankly, is some of the durability stuff. I haven't seen any of that on the BOA. We really haven't had people come back and say that they found that it wore too fast or rubber separating, but we do have a good amount of Altra shoes where that kind of is the knock on them, right? That sometimes the rubber separates or you might not get as much life expectancy. So I don't have any empirical evidence to prove that it's going to be better or worse than some other Altras, but it's fair to say that it's a concern of ours, the durability. So hopefully we get proved wrong on all that, and this is a great 500+ mile performance trail shoe. Hey, thank you so much for watching our video. If you had any questions on this fine product, leave it down below. We'll try to get back to you as soon as we can. And if you want to do me a favor, like and subscribe to our channel. It's certainly a fun, free way to help us expand our market and find new people out there. And if you're in Maryland, stop on by Westminster and say hello. We'll be here at 28 West Main Street, happy to pull all these fun, fancy new shoes for you. And if you do want to purchase this, we have a link down below to our website. Enter promo code RUNMOORE at the end, RUNMOORE, and we'll ship it out 10% off and with free shipping. Thank you so much. Happy running, happy trails. We'll see you around town.